Good afternoon, welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. We've got a treat for you this hour. We've got Ethan on cameras. Now you see, that's why you don't have your phones in the studio, Ethan. Like that. Nope, back in. We've got Ethan on cameras. We've also got Emily in the producer's seat.
Hello.
Hello. And we've got David in the corner, ready to demo for you.
Good afternoon,
Heat press
one
at
more.
the ready.
Heat press at the ready.
Setup.
Printer setup, heat press at the ready.
Nice.
We're going to be doing some heat transferring and having some fun. So get your questions in. Join us for a wonderful show. And yeah, we're going to have some fun.
We are. We always have fun, me and you, don't we?
Yeah,
Don't
we
matter
do.
what else is going on in the world, we just have fun. Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping. So there's various places that you can watch us. You can watch us on Facebook and Instagram. You can also watch us on highlightcrafts.com, which is our website. And you can also watch us on YouTube. So if you want to put us on your TV, you can, which is great, isn't it? Now, to shop with us, you're going to need to shop on either of our social platforms or our website. You can't shop on YouTube, okay? So, first of all, let's talk about how you shop on our socials. It's super easy. We're going to show you a product. That product will have a code, and all you need to do to purchase that product is, while you continue to watch us, just type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. And that will automatically put it in a basket for you. It's brilliant, isn't it? All right. So that's how you shop there. Then we'll send you a direct message. When you open that message, you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to highlightcrafts.com, where you can log into your account and then check out those baskets. Okay, so it's super, super easy to do. If you would prefer to shop on our website, you can also do that. So go to highlightcrafts.com. Click on watch live. Sorry, words are going now. Click on watch live, press play, and all the items in that show will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will go into a little red shopping bag that will appear at the top of your screen. And when you're ready to log in and check out, you're going to click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now, logging in is super important, guys. If you don't log in, if you forget, your club member benefits don't apply. So please log into your account, because then you'll get extra discount on all of your orders, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35 after those discounts, we'll pay you postage. So it's all the good stuff. And all you need to do to join the club is open an account, and that's free to do so. There's no hidden things, because you sit there and you go, what? Why are you going to give me discount on every order and loyalty points for every £1 and free postage over £35 after my discounts? What's the catch? There's no catch. We're just all crafters and we get it. So that is what you get. We actually had one of our customers buying Scan and Cut SDX with the points. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? So that's how it works. Got a few of you joining us. We've got Crafty Lou with us. We've got Maureen with us. Tracy Brown and Tracy Matthews. Hi Mel, nice to see you again. I know I'm doing a lot today, and I love it. It's brilliant. And we're going to be doing some heat transferring in this hour. Right, shall we talk about artwork? Because if we're going to do... So let me talk to you about, well, actually, shall we go to David? David, do you want to explain what this transfer paper is all about? Because it's really clever, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now, good afternoon, everybody. Your heat transfer paper is brilliant stuff, and this is a great way to get into, well, really personalisation, bespoke crafts. And if you are at the moment not hesitant, was probably the wrong word, but on the edge of taking that leap to get a sublimation printer, this is the perfect option to use. So you can actually indulge and experience what it's like to work with transfers onto fabric. Now, what the heat transfer paper is it's a lined paper onto, of course, a peelable back. So if I take this one here as an example, this is the dark. We've got one for light and dark fabrics, as the pigmentation shows it better on light and dark. When you actually print your design and your image onto here, for example, like the beautiful poppy design here, once you print that onto your heat transfer paper, cut your design out, then you're going to peel your design off the back in, okay? And it's like a thin, silky film like this. Okay, it feels like rose petals. It's really soft. Now you place that then onto your fabric, wherever it needs to go, wherever you're going to position it. And then quite simply use either a dry iron, like this, or a heat press. Iron it onto the cotton fabric, and there you go. You have it pressed and ironed and sealed onto the surface. It's image transfer. So it will take that really, really thin film, it almost feels like cling film, it's that thin, onto the surface of the fabric, presses it together, it bonds it. It's machine washable if you turn it inside out. Just don't tumble dry it, naturally let it air dry or put it on a clothes horse, that sort of thing. But what you're essentially able to do is create your designs on Minecraft Studio, or you print your own photographs and then transfer those to cushion covers, t-shirts, tote bags, vanity cases, anything that is fabric, you can do this with. So all of your garments, different weights as well. Works really well on cotton, will work well on something synthetics too, but cotton is a preference. And that's just because of the nature of the fibre that's in there. It allows it to bond really well. So you can see using the dark one against this black fabric here worked so well, and it pleats, it folds, it moves the same way as the fabric does. But it adds that element of luxury and professionalism to all of your projects. Now, for that price and for that quantity of paper, to be able to create multiple decals and designs, even of pockets on shirts and aprons like this, is sensational.
It is
it's
fabulous.
Such a good, I mean, investment is little with a craft like this. It's just a little bit of your time, really.
Absolutely, and it enables you to go into dark fabrics.
Yeah, light
which
and
is
dark.
brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
so we've got
fabulous.
two different ones. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes when you talk a lot, don't start yawning.
Oh my
When you
goodness.
talk a lot, because you don't breathe properly, you let it come out and you just yawn for ages, don't you? Because your body's craving oxygen. And then we get camera ops, not you, Ethan,
Right,
but
let's
stand there
take deep
yawning the
breaths.
head off.
Should we do a deep breath? 1, 2, 3.
Is that supposed to stop yawning?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just thought it's just nice. I thought everyone at home could join in
I just
too.
need to do that as well.
There you go. And now we're ready for heat pressing.
Wow. Right, let's talk about the heat transfer papers first of all, because these are great. So we do two different ones. We have the dark one, and you'll know this is dark when you get it home because it's got a number 3 on the back. And then we do a light one that has a number 2 on the back. Now these are on a 3 for 2. You get 5 sheets in each pack. And this is, as David said, an alternative to your sublimation or a starter, dipping your toe into that world. Sublimation is different to this because it bonds the ink to, it's nothing to do, it is to do with the paper, but you don't peel the paper off and iron it on. It bonds the ink to that polyester surface. This is different. So cotton t-shirts, cotton tote bags, all that kind of thing. Sublimation needs a high polyester content. This doesn't, and you can work on black fabrics. So they're $14.99 a pack, and normally you get 5 sheets, so that would work out at £3 per sheet, which is great, because if you go out and buy inexpensive cotton t-shirts for the kids during the summer holidays, or you want to do Christmas stockings, but do all different pictures throughout the year on the Christmas stocking, or decorate it with your festivities, brilliant, you can do that. So you're going to buy 2, all right, so it's going to cost you $29.98 before you discount, but you're going to get 15 sheets. That brings the price down. Now, we didn't bundle it for you. We didn't do 2 darks and a light, or 2 lights and a dark, because you can make that choice. Maybe you don't want to go on light fabric, you just want to use it for dark. You could have 3 dark. It's entirely up to you, but this is a cracking product. It's really cool, isn't it? You photographs, all sorts of different things, and it's really easy to use, and you don't need a lot of materials, I guess. You need an inkjet or a laser printer. Now, couple of things. It comes with very, very comprehensive instructions, this product. So don't worry about, will I know how to use it? The instructions are some of the best instructions I've ever seen. And I don't work very well from written instructions. I need a visual. But these, super, super, super easy. So you're going to get the instructions in there, but it's brilliant. And all those beautiful pieces of artwork that we've brought you recently, whether it's the rice papers, whether it's Micro Studio from your archive, maybe you've got some of your own artwork, it can be a photograph, it could be a kid's drawing, it could be whatever you want it to be. As long as you can print it, you can then iron it onto fabric. Now, yes to an inkjet all day, every day. Laser, there are specific instructions. Don't use it on a commercial laser machine. It gets too hot. And this is heat reactive. So you can imagine what would happen inside of that laser printer. So don't do that. You can use a home laser printer, but you do one sheet, leave it to cool down for 10 minutes, then do your next one. So yes, you can use it on a laser, but you just need to be aware of those conditions. Also, they say a dry iron or a heat press, but not on an ironing board, because the ironing board has holes in it. It has a grid, so you're not going to get that proper surface area. You can use an ironing board if you put a glass mat wrapped in some fabric on it, or a t-shirt, absolutely, but it needs that solid base. So 3 for 2, you decide whichever combination you want of these. Now, we do have another product on the show. We're not going to demonstrate it because it needs to be outside. But this is fabulous. So this is your inkjet water slide decal paper. So again, comes with brilliant instructions, but you do need an acrylic clear spray. Now, last time we brought you this, we included the spray. Unfortunately, it sold out individually, but you're getting 2 lots. So you're getting 10 sheets of this. So if you wanted to do, like, you know, the transfers that we've been bringing you where we press them, this is like that, but with water. And the instructions, again, are super, super easy, but you do need that clear varnish spray. So you could put this into your basket, get that checked out, find yourself a clear varnish spray. And again, the instructions in here are brilliant. So if you want to do things on a piece of furniture, something like that, you can do that. So it's super, super easy to use. Shop Double will get you 10 sheets of that for $19.99. That, I'm going to take that on and try that because I love the idea of that. And I have a spray, varnish spray, an acrylic, does it say inkjet acrylic clear spray?
Yeah, absolutely. We have done a show with it, but I think it was a few months ago now. So you might be able to go back and watch that on YouTube, but we will feature it, of course, going forward on some shows here, which is very exciting. Go on, Mel.
I love that. Tracy Matthews, brilliant. Love that, Tracy. I love your transfer to the point I've run out of things to transfer onto.
Wow.
I have a question. Which transfer paper do I use for jute Hessian bags, please? That's going to be a tricky one, isn't it?
It depends how fine the jute is. I mean, with some of them, it almost like a burlap. Sometimes it feels like a tight weave. If it's a loose weave, I wouldn't suggest doing it at all, okay? If it's a tight Hessian, and tight Hessians are available, they're usually used for things like sandbags. That's like a proper tight weave Hessian because it's breathable, but it's a loose fibre. You would want to go on that one with the light, particularly because Hessian's usually a very pale brown, like a gingerbread colour. But I probably would steer clear of using something that is an open weave fabric because essentially you're putting a large, kind of like a sticker, onto a loose area. So if you've got fibres pulling left, right and centre, it might distort it a little bit.
Right, and there isn't a good enough surface area for
no,
it to
there's
bond
not.
to, so you'll find it will lift. We do tote bags. We do tote bags. And we've got some on the show for you as well. We'll get the details of those put on the screen. Aileen's asking, if you're using the mini heat press for the transfer paper, what would you suggest for the heat setting, please?
The mini heat press, I would use the high setting 180.
180.
Yeah, that's like a cotton,
just like
a
you
high
would with
temperature.
your sublimation.
Yeah, I've been using this heat press and kept it on 180.
Perfect.
I only did it for 20 seconds.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
isn't
and it was absolutely fine, and that's exactly what I've done here. And it's
hopefully we'll be getting those back in stock very soon too.
We're very eager for them. I know you probably are as well.
We've got a lot of stuff gone out of stock, and unfortunately these companies don't hold massive stocks of anything. They bring them in from different countries, and I'm like,
come on,
people.
So busy.
Right, let's talk downloads, shall we? Because these are lovely. This is perfect for this time of year. We're coming into that remembrance season, aren't we? Although we should remember every day. But this is lovely with your poppies. So we've got these backgrounds for you. Again, you can crop into these, you can make them smaller, you can make them bigger, you can use your scissors, your lasso tool, all of those, all of these different ones. So you're going to get all of those. That's beautiful. That on the front of a journal would be magic,
so
wouldn't it?
nice, yeah.
That's stunning. And then you're also going to get all of these as well. These are gorgeous. I've got to have this.
I know.
Shop Pop in 1999. This is fabulous.
Have you seen this on another show?
No.
Neither have I, but it launched in October, so I don't know who or when, but I love it.
Definitely didn't.
Yeah,
Definitely didn't launch this one.
Wasn't me.
I don't know who did that.
First time I'm seeing it. So I don't know if it's that same for everybody else, but...
Launched in October.
Well, apparently so.
I don't remember that at all.
Neither do I.
Anyway, if you want that one, Shop Poppy, 1999. Now, we also have another one on here, and this, I mean, I'm not even going to try and go through this lot because we'll be until 3 weeks next Friday. But you've got lots of different elements on here. So you've got your background papers. You've also got textures in here as well. Look at all these different ones that you're getting in here. This is fabulous. You've then got topper sheets. So if you imagine what you used to buy from some of the big brands like Hunky Dory, where they were all die cut, you've got those, but obviously not die cut because you can cut them out with your dies. Then you've got all of your different scenes and floral elements in here as well. So you've got all of these. Then you've got sentiment toppers, so some with sentiments and without, so you can type your own. You've then got your card shapes in here, your different cards for your toppers. You've got envelopes in here. You've got inserts in here. You've got gift bags in here, which is tremendous value for money. You've got your toppers for your card shapes as well. Look at these. You've got all your toppers in here as well. You've got all of these. You've got your gift box in there too. So take templates off these because you'll get the templates that go with them, which is brilliant. Make sure you make yourself a template and then you can use them in your scan and cut too because it's come from us, so you're allowed to do that. Then you've got all of these notebook fronts. These are great. You've got your lined paper in there. So if you joined Stephanie and I yesterday doing the notebooks, then absolutely you can use these too. You've got all pillow boxes in here, so you can do those. And then we come on to this lot. Now, these are amazing. Gates and railings and fences. These are fabulous. I'm looking at that, though, and going, nope, stained glass window, stained glass window, stained glass window. Same there. Really, really play around with these. And don't forget, all of these that are black, if you make them big enough, turn them black and then scan them into your scan and cut, you can use them as your cutting files or your embossing files or your drawing files. You've got lots of different gates in here as well, which are fabulous. And then all of that little lot too. I mean, there's loads in here. You've got your tags in there, just a wealth of creativity. Shop Melody, £15 will get you that little lot. Right, let's talk about what we can put this paper onto, shall we? So we have our aprons. These are brilliant quality. The straps go right round me and wrap again. You've got a nice adjustment for your head in there too. You've got the pocket, the big pocket. I like a big pocket.
Yeah, me too.
Big got pocket, so it's not divided like that in there. And this is for your sublimation as well. So this has a high polyester count to it, and that's what sublimation needs. So you don't need to use this with your transfer paper. You can do if you want to, but you can also use this with your sublimation as well. So if you are doing gifts for people, imagine making a Christmas apron or a craft apron where you've got all your children and your grandchildren and your pets' faces all over it. That'd be super cool. Or it might be pieces of your artwork. Yeah. What about taking pictures of all the things that you make and doing a whole collage on the front of an apron? That's cool. And nobody else will have one like that. Shop apron, $12.99. Now we also have these tote bags on here as well, which are fabulous, aren't they? These are a really nice quality. Cotton, half the stock is already allocated. So if you want these, you're going to have to be quick. You get 5 of them for $17.99 before your discount, which is tremendous value for money. Right, David?
Right then.
Can we see how it all works, please,
Let's do
my
it,
lovely?
shall we? Right,
Thank
okie
you.
dokie. So I've got the computer set up because I'm going to quickly just show you the designs up close and personal and in detail. So on here we've got loads to craft with, and I'm not going to spend too much time here because we're going to show you what the whole process is like. But I was picking between a few of them, and once you print out these big patterns like this, you want to either use your dies or, of course, cut into them freehand, anything like that. So I was playing with which one to work with because they're all really, really beautiful. But I thought what would be nice with one of our tote bags, just to start it off with to build the project, was to pick a paper and do one corner down here and another corner up here, just filled with beautiful design. And this poppy one has a white background to it, so it's going to work really well. It looks like the designs are going to be on the fabric, and then we can design something to go in the middle. So to start off with, I'm going to print off and take these two here off the page. And we're going into that, this poppy collection. If you've not got it already, just stay with me a second. Look at these. Let me zoom in slightly so you can see them. So let's zoom into our page a little bit further. Bear with me. I'm using my touchpad on my laptop, which is always fun.
Do you want the mouse instead?
I couldn't find it. I don't know. Oh, the one. I think there might be one. There used to be one in each room, and I think one's run off. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Wow. This design is gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, you've got all of these here to play with, okay? So if you've not seen this download yet already, definitely get hold of this in your stash. It is tremendous, okay? You're going to absolutely need it and want it. Look at the wonderful turquoise background with those poppies over the top. This download for you is a brilliant price, absolutely stunning. So if you want to go for this download, if you want to get this one in your basket, it's Shop Poppy. It's only £19.99. I would highly suggest doing so because it is exquisite. And also as well, you have some really soft designs on there too. So I'm just going to delete everything off the map, as I always do. So delete those ones off. And then as I do this, all I'm going to do then is I'm going to, thank you very much, Mel. Just like that, we're back in business. There we are, perfect. I'm going to take the design like this, so much better, so much easier. And we're going to print it to our inkjet. But what we need to do is before we press print, because of course, but whilst you're on the screen, I'll get it up ready. There we go. Press print, select your printer, and of course it is our brother MFC. And just before I do press print, we're going to go over to the printer. And now I always load one sheet in at a time, okay?
Brilliant.
Put it into the bottom tray, just down here. I am using the dark one. In fact, Mel, am I right to borrow one of the ones with the green writing on the back? Is that okay?
You can have whichever you like, love.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Alan, also in Renault, Patchwork guy, is in the middle of making a memorial cushion covers to remember his nan, who was in the Land Army in the late 1940s.
Oh, wow.
How fabulous is that going to be?
Oh, that's going to be wonderful.
That's brilliant.
Absolutely. What a wonderful thing, and thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
So I've popped the paper inside our inkjet printer, okay, so that's going to start to print it for us. It's going to send it through. It'll take just a few moments to do so. We're in the studio, we've got it all set up, ready to go, and it prints it incredibly quickly as well. It is so fast. If you've not already got this inkjet printer, absolutely need it. Here we go, look, it's going to do it straight away for us. Okay, it's taking the design, and you always, when you're loading it up into the large inkjet, make sure your text is facing up like sublimation printer
Steady on,
as well.
Ethan.
Okay.
Chicken the old counter with your lad there.
There we go.
That's what I get when you're reversing. We need one of those beep, beep,
absolutely
beep,
we do.
Things, don't we, as it reverses.
It's always good
beep,
fun
beep.
here, everybody.
Thank you.
You know that. So.
Oh, you get to see it all here, don't you?
Of course you do. Right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it into...
Oh, Emily, she's just come over, picked everything up off the floor and sat down and banged her knee on the table. Bless you.
No, not worse.
It's a day today. I think there's going to be a full moon tonight. There's something odd going on.
Honestly, the moons are mooning. It is.
The moons are mooning.
It is a full moon.
It always amazes me when you think how far away the moon is and the sun is, and we can still see it.
I think it's crazy that it's like
massive.
I know, and you could be stood anywhere in the world, and you could still look at the same thing. When I was a kid, I used to think there was multiple. I was like, oh, the sun in Spain's nicer, the sun in the UK is even nicer. And it's like, it's the same one. Don't you think that's crazy? Because whenever we used to go abroad as kids, at night time, we used to always ring back. And when you were a child, years ago, so I would say what, in the early 2000s, late 90s, we didn't have mobile phones, so we'd always go to a payphone.
Yep.
And we're ringing, my grandma always used to answer and go, "It's me from over the sea." That's what she'd always say all the time. And she'd be like, "Look up, we're looking at the same thing." And it'd be the moon and be able to still see it. And I always used to think that was amazing, the fact that it was, you could be that far away. I don't know how we got onto that, but
it's funny, isn't it? We had a next door neighbour called Edith Fish. Mrs. Fish and Mr. Fish died before Mrs. Fish.
Aww.
And I used to go, when I went to America, and when I was 19, I lived in America for 6 months. And she'd come out and she said to my mum one day, "How's your Melanie getting on?" She said, "Yeah, she's doing really good." And she just went, looked up at the sky and went, "She's not having very good weather though, is she?"
Oh.
I'll never forget that. It was like the sweetest thing ever.
Wow.
It's very funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alan's asking question, does the Brother inkjet printer have a built-in USB port and a Bluetooth?
It does
So
have
it's
a built-in.
Wi-Fi enabled, isn't it?
It is Wi-Fi enabled. It does have a USB port here, so it will read information as well. I need to suss that one out for you, though. We've not done as much experimentation with this, but there is full instructions with the machine as well, if you've not already got it. Bluetooth on here as well. Oh, sorry, I can't see the screen because it's tilted down. So on here, we'll have a little look. I think we've got
I think it's Wi-Fi.
shortcuts. I don't think it's Wi-Fi only. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. So it's not a Bluetooth one, I don't believe. But if it is, I will definitely find that out. Well, Bluetooth is discoverable via the devices that also have YouTube. Bluetooth.
Honestly, me and you, what we're going to be like?
No.
I don't know what we're going to be like.
Bluetooth is like the most common used, and it's like the universal connecting software for you know, speakers, printers, smartphones, all that sort of stuff. So if another device carries Bluetooth, it will automatically be able to link them together. But if it's discoverable through Wi-Fi, the device that you're using on will most definitely be Wi-Fi enabled anyway, so you can still link them. There we go.
We haven't got any stock at the printer, have we, at the moment, Emily?
No.
We're trying to get them back in. Brother keep all their stock in Germany, and we have to keep waiting for them to come in. Honestly, it's a pain in the neck, but it is what it is. We did get offered a different one, but it wasn't borderless. And we were like, no, we need the right one back in. So as soon as it's in, you can go online and put your email address. If you go online and find the product, you can put your email address in there, and we will inform you as soon as it comes back in stock, because it's a brilliant printer. I'm having one of those because of the borderless printing.
Oh, that's it for me.
It's as close as I can get to 12 by 12. It's fabulous.
The two features of this printer sold me within a second. Borderless printing and no bleed rice papers. That is something I've never experienced at home with this home printer.
I'm definitely having one of those. That's going to be a Christmas present. That'll be the receipt I give Mick.
This is the one. So, lay that over the top, and I'm going to press down for about 20 seconds, 180 degrees. So take that down, and I'll do 10 and then have a check on it, because this is continuous even ironing all over the top. I'll probably take about 50 seconds doing it with an iron going all the way around.
So what's my alternative? Dry iron?
This.
Or the mini heat press?
Mini heat press, you can use that too. Absolutely, you can use both of those. Oh, this is looking stunning.
I remember you're on 3 for 2 on these papers, guys. Did you not take the backing off?
Not peel the back off.
You know that cake?
Why has it gone yellow?
You know that oven has gone yellow as well. Oh, well, that's a different look.
That's because the glue's reacted with the backing of it, and it's not gone. It's had nowhere to go. We're going to do the top corner of the
That's the sort of thing
bag.
I would do all the time. You know that cake that's on the side that we're all trying not to eat? I think me and you are eating that cake this afternoon.
50-50, it's happening.
And the extra thick double cream that's in the fridge.
Oh, gosh.
Like the pint-sized one.
We'll just get us 2 straws.
We will, yeah. Honestly.
Sorry, everybody. Goodness me.
Don't apologise, David. It's brilliant. I love it.
Right, so what you want to do first, through clear instruction, is to take off the backing.
Now, Alan says he uses the fabric printable sheets to create his patchwork 4.5-inch squares on his Minecraft Studio software. That's great.
Wow.
Does the printer still take A4 as well as A3? Absolutely.
Yes,
That's
it does.
what we've just printed
Yeah,
on. So
you can
yes,
load.
it does.
Yeah, you can load A3 and A4 into the back loading tray, and the underneath paper tray is A4 only. So you can do.
Perfect.
Well, you don't just do A4, A3. You can do A6. You can do smaller as well. You do letter. You can do all of those.
It's a great piece of kit.
It's amazing. It's
That's
absolutely
why I'm
incredible.
not. Normally, if I can't get one thing, I'll go for another. But I'm waiting for that one. Because it's important that I can get that borderless. I have an A3 printer in my craft room. I'll never use it for that reason.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm obsessed with it. Right, okay, so I'm going to put this now over the top, Teflon sheet over the top, protecting it, especially because I'm using a big, massive press here. I'm just going to press that just for a couple of seconds just to get that going. I want to make sure that the temperature is right for this process. I'm pretty sure 180 is because I did it earlier and it was fine. So 41 to
that download with those poppies is perfect for this, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yapping out.
Look at
wow.
That. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
That's fabulous. Look at that.
It's absolutely stunning. That is tremendous. And that has just gone straight onto the corner. I would have done the other corner, but I bonded it to its backing paper. Honestly. Sorry. But look at
done
this.
now, David.
It's stunning, and it literally bonds to the fabric itself. And that download is exquisite. If you've not already got that and you've not seen it already, this is the show to get hold of it, definitely.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Right, just while David's getting ready for his next demo, Alan says, is the Brother inkjet printer also top loading as well? That is the Brother inkjet. That's what we were talking about, Alan.
Sorry about that.
Right, let's have a look at this download again, because this is lovely. If you love poppies, and who doesn't? And each colour of poppy apparently has a different meaning. I didn't know that.
Really? Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that either.
No, it's really cool. So I think one represents pets and different things like that. So let's have a good look at these, because these as rice papers will be fabulous as well. Can we have a look here, Ethan, please? So you've got all of these. They're like note pages out of a botanical diary, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
This, I think, is very similar to something that Tim Holtz did a few years ago when he did papers with his backgrounds.
Okay.
That's quite grungy. So these would be fabulous with your Minecraft Studio elements as well. And just because we call them rice papers doesn't mean you have to print them on rice paper. You can print them on all of those different materials, your printable acetates, your printable vellums, your regular cardstocks, your premium cards pure print will look amazing with this, but definitely not on your scan and cut mat with your premium pure print, please, because you'll have to scrape it off. Or you'll have to wet it and scrape it off, because it just loves it too much. It doesn't want to give it you back. But your regular pure print, all of that. Oh, it's not the same one, just back to front, 2 or 3. Yeah, it is the same. Right, so our printer's just decided to print double-sided for us. I tell you, there's something going on today. I'm telling you, there is something going on. Look how beautiful that is. Now, imagine Kingsley and Merriweather making the way up there. Wouldn't that be fabulous? And wild poppies, as I come off, so if I'm coming up from Peterborough, which or when I used to come up from Peterborough, if I went right up as far as going towards Hull and then came off, as you join the M62, on the right-hand side, there's these massive fields. And there was a certain time in the year where they were just scarlet. It was full of wild flowers. And in our back garden, and my mum swears blind that she never planted them, so it's the birds that have spread the seeds, we get wild poppies, and their heads are like that.
Oh my goodness, they're massive ones.
They're absolutely amazing. I need to find a way of making it hold that shape. Maybe resin might be a good thing, but they are absolutely magnificent. And we definitely haven't planted them. My mum swears blind she didn't, and they were the only 2 people that ever lived in that house.
Really? I guess birds and things carry seeds over.
Yeah,
and all sorts,
absolutely.
don't they?
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? So yes, that is fabulous. Right, let's just recap these papers for you. So we've got them on a 3 for 2. So you can choose between Shop Dark and Shop Light. They're $14.99 each, and you can have any combination. So rather than us bundling it, we were like, no, we'll just do a 3 for 2. You can pick and choose, pop them onto whatever you want to pop them onto, but you'll only pay for 2. So put 3 in your basket, either 2 dark, 1 light, whatever combination. and you won't pay for the third one. That's a great shout for this, because if you are making to sell or you're making for gifts, this is going to be lovely. You know, I could take a picture of our old dog, Pip, and put it onto a t-shirt for the kids, or I could take pictures of the grandchildren and put them on a t-shirt for Mick. It's whatever you want to use it, but it's different to sublimation, so you don't need a special printer. If you're going to use a laser printer, please don't use a commercial one, because it will melt this. It gets too hot, okay? You can use a home laser printer, but it's one sheet at a time and let it cool down. Inkjet, you're good to go, but please make sure that you're not overheating that laser printer, because you don't want this melting inside of that. So any image, it doesn't work like sublimation where it bonds to it. This is literally iron it on top. So a dry iron on a solid surface. If your ironing board's got a grid in it with a cover over it, make sure you're putting something solid underneath. I just use my glass mat, to be honest. Put that underneath and then dry iron. Don't use a steam iron, even if it's got a dry setting, because it's got holes in the bottom. But that's going to be perfect, and it will give you that perfect result. It's just what this is. So these that we had on the other day with the effalump and the lion, that's all this is. It's the same thing as this. Now you can make your own, which is brilliant, isn't it? Because I love these designs, but I've got some fabulous pictures of the kids that I might want to put on a, you know, a bag or whatever it's going to be. I can do that now. And the other thing that you can't do with sublimation that you can do with this is put it on dark fabrics. Also, it doesn't need a high polyester count for this either. So it's horses for courses. You know, sublimation is amazing, but this is just as good. All right, but it's just a different way of using it. Right, let's have a look at some stickers, shall we? So we've had these added onto the show because you might want to make a sticker with those poppies. That would be beautiful on something like this. So you've got your matte white self-adhesive sticker sheets. They're A4. You get a pack of 10. They're 80 GSM, and these will go through your printers. So if you want to make your own stickers, you absolutely can. Let me just read you the instructions on the front. So it says, select a suitable setting on your printer. For some printers, the default settings are sufficient. However, you may need to switch to glossy and or high quality settings. For laser printer users, you may need to ensure the toner bonds with the material properly. Some printers identify the temperature settings as thickness settings. To peel, use your thumb to push the backing paper until the adhesive sheet separates. So if you want those, you've got a pack of 10 in there. You can make stickers galore with those. Now, if you would like glossy rather than matte, we can do that for you as well.
They come together as a bundle.
Oh, do they? Oh, you can have both.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Now, there's a thing. Okay, so 20 sheets, 10 glossy, 10 matte.
Nice.
Shop sticker, $11.99. Have we lost the plot a bit this week or what?
I know we have, but I think somebody else must have as well.
I think somebody else must have as well. That's amazing.
Wow.
Right, there you go. So, both sets, shop sticker, $11.99. Brilliant, that. Right, let's talk about printable holographic. Now, yesterday, Wendy Corbett, one of our lovely friends at home, sent us a card and a gift voucher for Stephanie to buy us some treats as a thank you for all our hard work. I know, isn't that lovely? But my point is, the card that she made, she'd printed on this. And then she printed it with a little dragon on, and she decoupaged it up. It looked absolutely magnificent. We said a big thank you to you yesterday, Wendy. But again, if you're watching again, massive thank you, because that was really kind.
That's like the nicest thing
Right.
ever. Thank you so much.
Isn't it lovely?
That's
So Stephanie's going to buy us
wonderful.
all treats, which will be lovely. Thank you.
Oh,
I know.
wow. That's
How gorgeous
really,
is that?
that's so nice.
I know, right? Just to
What-
think. And then she said, and I made this card because sometimes it's just nice to receive something in the post.
That's such a selfless thing to do.
Absolutely. So we're starting we're starting a trend. We're going to send cards just because we can.
Oh, and that means we get to make more.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Just because. No reason. Can you imagine what that would feel like? If you went to your went down, pick your post up on a Tuesday morning, it's pouring down outside, it's still dark, and you open it up and there's a lovely handmade card in. and you go, oh, why'd they send me this? Just because. How nice is that going to make you feel? So that's your mission. Send a card. Send somebody a card just because you can. And now we've got our print your own sticker sheets. So these are your PET sheets. Now these are brilliant. Let me just open this up and then I can show you the difference. So if you want your holographic printable, you can get those. Anything like your fairies or your mystical or your magical will look great on those. Shop Hollow, $14.99. Now this is completely different. This has a clear top. So when you put this, whatever colour you put it onto, it will take on that colour, but you won't see the edges. This is a brilliant product. So if you want to do your sentiments, all sorts of different things like that, and you want to put them on the inside of your cards, but you don't want to see that edge, then your PET sheets are brilliant for that. You're going to get 6 of them, A4, and they are $12.99. Now, can you use this? Yes, pet sheets print on glossy photo settings because it needs to be able to dry, which is perfect. So if you want that one, shop clear, $12.99. Right, David, back over to you, my lovely.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
right.
and she says, thank you, Mel. It was my pleasure after you have all had some tough weeks at Highlight Crafts. That's so lovely. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much. Wow, I actually can't tell you how much that means. That's so wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what I've done on the computer, really quickly and really simple, I'll go reverse what I did, is I grabbed just literally one of the pages from that wonderful poppy design, dragged over a digital punch. This here is the heart, okay? The reason why I'm digital punching this is because I'm going to cut it by hand, so I'm not using dies because I don't have a heart die that big. So I thought if we digital punch it, I can see exactly where I need to actually cut. And I think this would look really nice on a dark blue t-shirt.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm just
Back
going to
of
take
jeans
it down.
pockets.
Oh, yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Jackets. Back of a black denim jacket. That would look amazing.
It would. And I'm not going to waste the space. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste. Here we go. With this one. And I'm going to flip it so it's vertical. And I'm just going to sneak it down. Oops, don't want to grab that one. Let's just go back. I'm going to grab this one and just take it down in size and pop one of them there, copy and paste that. So then we can do the pockets as well if we want to.
Look at that.
So we've made the most of our space. We're then going to print it. So we need to send it to our sublimation. We need to send it to our...
Look at the amount of printers we've got to choose from, right?
I know, right?
Forgive yourself for getting it the wrong one. Good grief.
Right, okay, so we're going to load our paper yet again into our printer.
David, do you know the answer to this? Can you use the PET sheets on laser printer?
The PET sheets, I believe you can do. I don't see why you can't because it's a plastic surface, just like acetate.
Just glossy photo settings.
Definitely, as long as it probably isn't just an industrial one. That's what we'd suggest.
Absolutely.
That leaves me with a lot of reason to try foiling on top of it. Foiled PET sheets on your laser. Giving us lots of ideas, ladies and gentlemen.
Great, right?
Right.
Love this.
Yeah, me too. Right, okay. Load the paper in, tell it it's A4. There we go. And then we can print. Just like that.
Oh, I love that. When you go, boop, and then you wait, don't you? And it goes...
Yeah. I've changed my heat press to 150 degrees because I was going to research what a cotton setting is actually at on an iron, and I forgot to. But I realised that 180 degrees is what we use for most of our surfaces, and it's fine. But I'm going to go a bit lower and see how it works. Just to try it. No reason why not. And I think it will be just fine. So it's going to. And look how fast this prints.
It's quiet too.
That is so quick.
That's brilliant.
So let's trim this one here out. Okay. So I'm going to take it.
See, this is where you need your scan and cut, David, because you could scan it in, it will cut it out.
I knew you were going to say that. It'd do it really quickly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
It would do it really nice and really, really quickly. But for this one, I'm going to do it just by hand. And what I'm doing is I'm going up to the edge of the print. I'm not leading an outer edge or a border for this because you'll see that little white edge, okay?
Alan says, can I say a big thank you to Highlight Craft staff and crew who have helped me a lot in the past? Absolutely. Do you know what? We're just like you guys. Seriously, we just come in here and we craft with you every day. And it's lovely that here at Highlight Crafts we're building this great community. So our industry is literally, Well, it's just been through so much trauma over the last few years that it's hanging on by a thread, and none of us want to lose that magic of when we go into our craft room and we can be creative. We need a channel for it. So we decided to start live shopping. Please spread the word, because the more people we can get watching, the better deals we can bring you. And it's just a pleasure and a joy that you invite us into your homes every day.
Every day.
And we keep you company as much as you keep us company, which is just a privilege.
It really
so,
is.
Yeah, it's lovely when you say thank you, but you really don't need to. We do appreciate you. It should be us saying thank you to you, because without you guys, we don't have a job. Cotton iron settings has just been researched by our producer extraordinaire, Emily, between 175 and 200 degrees, depending on the iron.
Perfect.
If it's got a smiley face, it will work. If it does, just put a smiley face on the end. I'm like, this is brilliant, this. And to be able to go on dark surfaces, especially coming up to this time of year.
Well, yeah, we wear darker colours, don't we?
Yeah,
We're a bit more, we dress for our seasons, don't we? Well.
Oh, I found my perfect boots the other day.
Oh, did you? You like a pair of boots?
I love a pair of boots. Found the perfect ones,
Go on,
black. I've already got my waterproof spray.
Oh.
Over the knee. Nice.
Nice.
And then I ordered them in brown as well.
Oh, check you out, a little shopping spree. That sounds fun. Right, okay, I'm going to load the foam mat now into the heat press. Okay, keep the t-shirt nice and flat as we're doing this. Okay, I've got the heart in position.
I like me over the knee boots because they keep me warm in the winter.
I was going to say,
when you take your boots off at the end of the day, my legs are freezing.
Oh, do you know what?
I'm like, oh, that's cold.
We did our first big switch on for our heating the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it was a ceremonial switch. Well, Luke went for the blanket. I went, no, that's not coming out because I don't like his blanket. But I was like, you can go get your dressing gown. This old blanket, it keeps coming out, and I'm like trying to throw it away, and he's always like, where is it? I don't know, I've got some attachment to this weird blanket. Anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll get his dressing gown out. And then I put the heating on, and I love it because it's that dust.
Yes,
you know, the bit of dust that gathers in the radiator. Yeah. And I was like, oh, it smells like
winter. I know, it's great, isn't it? I know Mick I was on. By the time I got home, went upstairs, I went, Mick, please turn the heating off, I'm melting.
Yeah, but 10 minutes later, I was like,
it's cold in this house. I'm like, Mick, not when you're my age. Just turn the heating off, please. I got my hoodie on, the big hoodie, which was really heavy, and it just keeps you really warm. And I was sat on the bed. I was literally like, I thought, oh, it's going to come upstairs. There'll be a puddle in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I was like, no, I can't have the heating on. But even in June, when it was chilly, for a couple of nights, we put it on. But yeah,
it does it. As soon as it just got a little bit nippy the other night, and so we did it. But the house warmed up really quick because it wasn't that cold. But yeah, I was like, oh, it feels like it's terrible.
Yvonne's asking if the stickers are waterproof. So I would say, or the sticker sheets, definitely not the matte and the gloss one.
No.
But the PET sheets, you might get away with it.
You can
Depends
hand
what
wash.
you're putting it onto.
Yeah, you can hand wash, and you can gentle hand wash is fine. What I did suggest, though, and did do it during the show, is to Aquastone over the top of them.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's
I've done it quite high up, to be honest, but I don't mind it.
No, I like that.
Because then we could do the smaller hearts around it.
Yeah.
But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's great,
Should we put the little hearts on?
And this is the joy. Now, on sublimation, that ink would bond to that. If it was a polyester surface, it will bond to the polyester surface. But that also means that you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
Whereas with this, so even if you are going down the road of sublimation, this is another alternative. So get both. Don't just think, oh, I either sublimate or I do this. You can do both.
Yeah, and this paper, it's on, the deal is 3 for...
3 for 2.
3 for 2, isn't it?
So any 3 packs of any combination, 3 dark, 3 white, 2 dark, 1 light, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Just put 3 in your basket and you'll only pay for 2. I like this 3 for 2 that we're doing.
Yeah, me too.
Because it gives our lovely friends at home the options.
Yeah,
in
that's
fact, tomorrow,
you choose.
have we got new mini downloads tomorrow on? Are they on 3 for 2?
I believe so. Yes, we've got 3 brand new rice paper collections launching tomorrow.
Have you seen them?
Yes, I have. I've had a preview.
What are they?
Wait, is there 5?
How can there be 5 when they're on 3 for 2?
Right, well.
3 or 6.
Sounds like we're doing another.
Anyway, whichever.
Whichever.
But they'll go into the pick and mix area.
Well, yeah, because then you can still
And
mix
you
and
can choose
match.
those. So, have we any idea what the themes are?
I'm not sharing.
There is 6. There would be.
Have you got the names there?
I have. We've got garden edges.
Garden edges.
Bound in lace.
Bound in lace.
Buccaneer's bounty.
Buccaneer's bounty.
Wild horizon.
Wild horizon.
Enchanted alchemy.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. That's right up my street. Enchanted alchemy. Oh, that's going to be a good one. I'm having that. Don't you? The gnome nook.
Which is our one with our fellow seaside friend on it? Which
That'll
one's
be.
that? That's it.
Buccaneer's
I like
bounty.
that one.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've got pirates.
Yeah. We have.
Love that. Need to
because
bring
they
the rum in
are-
then.
Arr. Because they are.
I remember going with Matthew and my mum to watch the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
Love that film.
Matthew was about 5, I think.
Yep.
Wasn't very old, might have been a bit older, and he was sat in the middle of me and my mum, and Johnny Depp walked on the screen as Captain Jack Sparrow, and we both looked at each other and just went. And that was really funny because my mum wasn't like that at all, but we just literally looked at each other and went.
Yeah, I loved that film.
I love him in that, but I also
Yeah.
love him in Chocolat. Plays an Irish.
I thought you meant Willy Wonka,
gypsy.
the Charlie Chocolate Factory then. I was like, do you call it Chocolat?
No, Chocolat. Have you never seen it? With Juliette
No,
Binoche?
I've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, it's a lovely story. Oh, you need to watch Chocolat. It's brilliant.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch
Yeah,
that.
Judi Dench is in it, Juliette Binoche and Johnny Depp. It's a lovely film.
Wow.
It's about this lady that sweeps into this very, what's the word? Be careful now. This very strictly religious community.
Okay.
And she opens a chocolate shop.
Wow.
It's brilliant. If you've never watched it, it's called Chocolat. And it's a beautiful, beautiful film. But there are some very funny parts in it. There are some that's a bit sad. But he plays this traveller.
Okay.
It's very nice in that too.
Oh, well, I'll have to give that a watch then.
Right.
I've never heard of that one.
Alison's asking if David is coming to Glasgow. No, you'll be in Lanzarote. Oh, no, not next week. You're holding the fort here, aren't you? I don't even know if I'm going now either.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
I think I've got to stay here.
Yeah, well...
because we're just so short-staffed and we've
I'm
got
here
all
next
these
week.
shows.
Yeah.
So you're here next week, but then the week after.
Yeah,
But you're not here on the Saturday, are you?
Next week?
Yeah.
No, I might be here this Saturday though now. I need to double check.
I don't think you need to be.
Well,
we might
we're
have
sorting it
but
all out.
We are sort of trying to sort
We're
it
all
out.
here, there and everywhere.
We've got people going off left, right and centre. It's a bit of a nightmare at the moment, but we will continue. But I don't think I'm going to Glasgow now.
Okay. Oh, I went this year to Glasgow and it was a hoot. I loved it. It was really good.
I know I was looking forward to it, but it
wonderful
doesn't
to
matter
meet.
because we'll do some amazing stuff here and we'll still have fun. It's
Of
fine.
course, yeah,
Tracy
absolutely.
Gouch says, "Seen it, great film, isn't it? It's lovely. It's really lovely.
Yeah. I want to watch that now.
You'll
Really good
really
film.
enjoy it. It's a really good film.
I feel like autumn is film season.
Yes. Chocolat.
Chocolat. Right, last press. I've just positioned this towards the bottom. I've not really put it anywhere in particular that would be of a style concept, but I just thought it'd be nice to...
In other words, you're saying don't judge me on my positioning.
Basically, look but don't look.
I'm more creative than that. I just need to get it on here. That's brilliant. We are running out of time as well. Lunchtime, David.
Oh, lunchtime.
We can go and breathe.
Lunchtime.
Breathe from and get some fresh air.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, I quite like that
I'm going to
actually.
put that bottom heart there, though. I'd have moved it further. Kidding.
Neither would I, to be honest.
Let's
Let's be real.
Thank you for your company today. I will be back with you at 6 o'clock tonight where we'll recap on the foiling element of Scan and Cut. We might get some embossing done as well, and then we'll play around with some different card shapes too. So if you can join me at 6 o'clock, that would be lovely. But yeah, we've had a great day so far. You go and have a lovely afternoon, and we'll see you back at 6 tonight. See you soon. Bye.